All right, today we are going to do our half and half drawings, and I'm going to walk you through the process. So I'm going to show you a couple visuals to let you know what we're doing. You're going to take a picture and cut it in half. You're going to glue down the printed image that I give to you. Then you're going to draw the other side. You're going to do it once in black and white. You're also going to get the same printed image in color. And you're going to glue down the other side, the printed image, and you're going to draw the other side in color. So at the end, you have, I don't know if I can get these both on here. This printed image is glued here. You finish it on this side. This printed image is glued here, glued down here, and you finish it on that side. So let's get started. Oh, here's a quick another example for you. Printed image, finished drawing, printed image, finished drawing. All right, so you're gonna go through my pile of images and you're going to pick the one you like the best. So I'm going to hopefully pick something quick here. You have to pick a black and white one and a colored one. So here's my black and white one and here's my colored one. Then you're gonna have to take a scissors and you're gonna have to cut off the white edge, okay? After you cut off the white edge of both your black and white one and your colored one, you're going to give it to Miss Waller, and Miss Waller is going to cut it in half, all right? So I have an example here for you. Here is my image of a flower and flowers and a bird. I cut off the white border and then I cut it in half. All right. Here is the color one of that one. Okay. So I cut off the white border and then I cut it in half. So you're going to give it to me to cut in half, but you're going to cut off the white border. So after you get that, you're going to get two nice pieces of drawing paper. All right. One is going to be for your black and white image and one is going to be for your color image. So when you get it cut, you're going to have to turn it around. Just do the edges, okay? And you have to do it quick because this glue dries, okay? Maybe one down the middle. And you're going to find the edge of this paper and the edge of this, the corner, and you're going to, as best as you can, line it up. Oh, mine's sticking. And then line it up straight, right like that, okay? So this one is the one that I glued down. So that means on this drawing paper, I'm gonna finish. This one that I'm not gonna glue down, I'm gonna finish it over here, all right? So I'm gonna put that aside just for a minute. I'm gonna get my second one. And because I glued down this half on this side, on this one, on my colored one, I'm going to glue down this side, all right? So I'm going to, again, flip it over, only do my edges. Maybe one down the middle. I'm going to find my corner right here. Line it up and glue it down. So on my very nice piece of drawing paper, I have this half of my image glued here so I can finish on this one. And because I did that, on my next drawing paper, I want to glue down the other half and finish the other half. Does that make sense? So this is what you're going to have at the end. Then you're going to go back. No one's going to see this one because you're going to draw it. You're going to line it up perfectly with your glued down image, and you're going to draw the outline edge of it, so that you know where it's going to end and how far over you have to draw. So you're going to go like that. All right. Oop, mine didn't quite go all the way. Let me get that back there. All right. So now you have a nice little box that tells you where you're going to draw. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one because no one's going to see it at the end, and I'm going to fold it exactly in half this way. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it exactly in half this way. Now I'm going to have 4 boxes on here now. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why I'm doing that is because when I draw, I want to make sure everything's in proportion. So I want to draw only what's in each box. So I'm going to take between here and here, and I'm going to eyeball it. And I'm going to say, approximately right here's the middle. And I'm going to draw the lightest line. Hopefully, maybe you guys can't even really see it, because I'm going to erase it later. Okay, and approximately from here to here, I'd say, oh, you know what? I can just do this. I'm going to put this here. Ooh, I was really close and really close. Good. So now if I put this here, the middle is, I can see my crease here and here. Oh, look how smart I am. So now I'm going to do the lightest line going this way. Okay. So I'm going to check and see. Yeah, you can barely see that on the camera. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So now I know what to draw in each of these 4 boxes. Now here's the trick that you have to do. You have to take a Sharpie. It's so overwhelming. Looking at this is too overwhelming. I get nervous. I don't even want to start because there's too much going on here and it's too hard. But if you take your Sharpie and you outline just the basic outlines of the forms, and then when you go to your drawing paper, you only draw these basic outlines, your life is going to be so much easier. This all is too overwhelming. But this shape right here, I can draw that. Later on, I can go in and put these in. Maybe if you want to put it in right now, you can. So I go in there and I do my best that I can to outline the major basic shapes, and that's it. Now, if I were to finish this bird, maybe it goes like that, okay? That was easy. That's all I need to draw. So on my paper here, all I'm drawing, so in my box right here, here's my box right here, so I'm gonna bring this here, okay? I'm going to only draw what I outlined. I don't care about anything else that is confusing in that image. All of this is so confusing, right? So I'm only going to draw what I outlined in black. It's super important because otherwise you're going to get too bogged down with details, okay? All right, so obviously I wouldn't have stopped. I would have went with my black Sharpie and finished everything. So here's more of the bird's body. I should have put that on there too, but okay. So for this, I don't know if this is a flower or a leaf. I have to kind of really look. Look, I can't really see an edge here, so I'm gonna kind of make it up. I think it goes like that, all right? These little designs here. So I'm doing the outlines of things in the inside of the objects or images and on the outside, okay? So I think it's gonna be so much easier for me to draw this than it was to draw everything else. Now, I really like these details in here, just some of the basic ones. So I would probably put some of those in there too. There's a little cute ladybug here. So I would do that. So I'd finish this, all right? Once this is finished being outlined with your Sharpie, you can then take your pencil and transfer everything from here onto here. All right, so you will do the exact same thing with your colored. You're gonna take your colored one, put it up to here, okay? You're going to outline the box or the edge of the paper so you know to work inside of there. Then you're going to take your paper, fold it in half, so you have 4 boxes, okay? Then come up here, mark where your half is, mark where your half is, mark where your half is here, and gently, ever so gently draw that line here. It doesn't have to be perfect, and draw the line here. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And put this aside. I'm going to do the same thing with my Sharpie. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to outline just the basic edges so that I don't get so confused. It's too overwhelming if I don't do this. No, I'm working much faster than you guys should. You guys should take your time. So only outline the big major things that you need to draw. Later on, you're going to go in and put most of the details in with color. All right, so I would draw this onto here. Now, once you have everything drawn onto here, that's when you're going to start to take your pencil and start doing your shading and value, just like you practice on your value scales and your cone and your sphere and your cube, and show it to Miss Waller, and voila, you have a beautiful drawing. Then you're going to take this one after you finish your black and white one, and this time you're going to take the colored pencils and you're going to put it on here. Now I'll go over some examples of how to work with the colored pencils, so don't get too ahead of yourself on the colored one yet, because we haven't practiced color, so that'll be later, but it's the same idea as your black and white one. All right, good luck.